Hey there, we're Crystal and Eric, and after 13 years in corporate America and 2 full years of van life on the road, we're switching gears. We're leaving our corporate jobs to become full-time entrepreneurs, scaling our photography and videography business, and we're taking it all over the world. So if you like unfiltered travel experiences, authentic storytelling, and behind the scenes of living and working around the globe, like this video and subscribe for more.
Seoul is an absolutely massive city. You're gonna have a lot of different options when it comes to picking where you want to stay.
But don't worry, we're gonna help you by giving you an overview of some of the neighborhoods and stays that you can expect, so you can pick the right vibe for you.
We are experiencing 3 different stays in total. We're gonna take you through each of them. We are currently in our first day right now. We just spent 2 weeks in this apartment. Let's show you around. We are here in our studio apartment in Myeongdong. This ran us just over $70 US a night, and this is what it gets you. First off, lots of storage options. Washer. I mean, we really didn't think that would be happening in Asia at all. And when we come into the bathroom, not only do we have what I consider to be actually a really nice bathroom, but a luxury in Korea, which is a separate shower room. We've seen kind of the funny videos of people being like, you know, when you're in Korea too long because you turn on the sink and you're dodging the shower head. We didn't want to be involved in that, and we actually ended up getting our own shower, which I was very excited about. Van Life prepared us very well for this kitchen because it is very tiny with a hot plate, and we also have what I think is a really cool microwave actually, and it was very powerful. So this was heating up our oatmeal every morning and doing some of our ramen cooking. Another feature that we really liked about this apartment was the semi walk-in closet. This was perfect for storing all of our luggage. It's in there right now as well. You'll notice when we get into the back, there is no other furniture in this apartment except the bed, which is like, I mean, you don't want your outdoor clothes and your luggage on the bed. So having this area was super key for us. Over here we have the massive desk area, which also seconded as a place to just put our things and unload at the end of each day. Over here we have the bed, and I don't know if this is more of an Asian thing, but in America they give you more than one pillow. In most Airbnbs and hotels, only having one pillow per person was a struggle, but if you watched our prep video, we came with inflatable pillows, so that came very much in handy for this day. We also have this fancy control panel over here, and as a pro tip, we learned that when you come to an Airbnb, it's very likely that the hot water will be turned off and you have to turn it on every time you take a shower.
So prepare yourself. It's probably not that your hot water heater is broken. You probably just need to turn it on somehow.
So that is what you get for $70 a night in Myeongdong, and let's tell you a little bit more about the neighborhood.
Myeongdong. Myeongdong is centrally located in Seoul, with convenient access to train and bus transportation. This makes it seamless to get around within the district and easy to use as a hub to get to other areas. It's very lively with Korean culture, making it a great place to find street food and do shopping at the night markets. Naturally, this attracts a lot of tourists, so a lot of tour buses will pick up and drop off from this area, which can be very convenient. On the other hand, this can feel overwhelming if you aren't used to crowds and lively neighborhoods. Some vendors and restaurants may also implement a tourist tax, making your meals and souvenirs a little bit more expensive than they would be in other areas. Also, this area seems to skew a bit older, and there isn't much of a party nightlife vibe as there are in other areas. Recommendation: Myeongdong is a great place if you're looking for something centrally located to all of the tourist spots, that has great street food, and offers an authentic Korean cultural experience. So we knew that the vibe for this place would be a little bit different. We didn't know it would be this different. We are in the
the premier queen city view. It is on the 22nd floor here, only one below the penthouse, and it retails for about $359 a night. And this is at the end of November. Prices may vary a little bit, but that's what it is right now. Because we are Marriott Elite members, get this upgrade, so we didn't pay that. But that's what you should expect if you want to book this specific room. Good to know as well that for this particular hotel, if you are an Elite member, you can get that bonus nightly upgrade. They do honor it here. We have had trouble finding those, so that is possible here, which is really great. I can't imagine a more worthwhile nightly upgrade to use it on. The view alone, it's actually dizzying. Crystal almost fell over when we saw it.
Sorry.
We have here the nice sink. They do have a shower room again, which big thumbs up. And then a toilet room separate from that, and it has a heated seat. It's all about luxury here, guys. They have a water purifier here. They don't give you plastic bottles to carry it with you, so we brought our own. And they came to the room and dropped off a special gift.
She left a gift.
It's like, who did and why? We got a much nicer bed than what we were working with in Myeongdong. And then I think that complaining about the darkness so much, I'm gonna have to bring some sunshine back in post.
There's no light.
Oh no. Made us manifest all of this light and view. So we don't have a kitchen, we don't have a microwave, but I'm not complaining because I think that just being in this space is gonna make up for it. And because we don't have a kitchen, we're gonna be heading out into the neighborhood a lot, which is the Gangnam neighborhood, which we're gonna tell you a little bit more about now.
Gangnam. Gangnam is a modern and luxurious area of Seoul that offers high-end shopping and entertainment. Loaded with malls, boutiques, and luxury medi spas, it's the perfect place to relax and unwind in style. Home to the famous Starfield Mall and the Starfield Library, it's a great place to keep up with the latest trends. On the downside, Gangnam can feel so modern you may forget you're in South Korea. And outside of the shopping and entertainment areas, it may feel a little bit sleepy. Our hotel was situated in a sprawling area dedicated entirely to car dealerships and plastic surgery centers, with few public bus and train options to get you around. Recommendation: if you're looking for a taste of the finer life in Seoul and don't mind ride sharing everywhere, Gangnam is the place for you. A modern feeling community that's focused on higher end activities, it's a good place to rent a fancy hotel and bask in the luxury of the district. So the third type of accommodation that you could expect to find for your trip here to Seoul is a bit of a hybrid experience here at the local Stitch to Goyo in the Hongdae area of Seoul. Hybrid because it's a little bit more robust in amenities than what we showed you in Myeongdong, which you can get for $70 a night. This here is $80 a night. It has a full gym on site and also has a really unique co-working space. I like to be out and about when I'm working, so it was a really nice communal area with comfortable seating and cool music. There's also laundry on site. And there's also a communal kitchen. That is one thing that is quite different. As you'll see here, there is no cooktop, there's no microwave. You have to go down to the public kitchen area to do your cooking. So depending on your appetite for introversion or extroversion, it could be a mixed bag, but for the room, this is what you get. So this is our first experience with the shower bathroom where there's no shower curtain and you're actually just showering in the room and water can go everywhere. I was more worried about this in concept than ever was an issue in practice. So if you are nervous about this, it's really not that bad. It dries out pretty quickly. One thing that I will say that only happened here, and I don't know if it's directly linked, is that it was a bit of a bathroom moldy smell that did occur over the course of a couple days here. I'm not sure if it's just how many people are living here and what's going on in the drains, but that was something that we did experience. A key difference between the Myeongdong apartment and this one is that there is no desk area to work at. You do have to go down to the co-working space. This worked well for me. Again, extrovert, but the Myeongdong apartment did provide the convenience to roll out of bed and start working immediately. So if you're more of a loner or want to get to work as soon as you wake up, that situation would be much more preferable.
this might look like a giant bed. It's not. There were 2 twins in here for the $80 price point, and we just pushed them together because we can't be without each other very long. These were much more comfortable for our 30-plus-year-old bodies. The window is life-changing and made it feel like it was daytime at the appropriate times and really got us up and moving, so maybe that was worth the extra $10. But now I'll tell you a little bit more about the Hongdae neighborhood compared to the other ones.
Hongdae. Hongdae is the lively heartbeat of Seoul. From street performances to tarot reading, it has everything that you could want from a fun day or a night out. Loaded with vintage shops and trendy cafes, there's always something to do in this district. And if you think this place is happening during the day, just wait for nightfall. Hongdae is teeming with bars and clubs, perfect for those of you looking to keep the fun going all night long. That said, Hongdae is a huge tourist draw, and it's also home to students attending Hongdae University, which makes the district quite busy. We found the trains to be quite full, and the streets sometimes rival Times Square energy, which could be difficult to manage if you're not ready for it. Recommendation: if you're looking for a youthful area full of nightlife and good eats, Hongdae is the place for you. It's full of excitement day in and day out, and serves as a great place to stay if you want to feel like you're in the heart of the action. Our personal favorite, Myeongdong wins for us because it's the most centrally located, making it a great home base. A 20 to 40 minute train ride will get you anywhere you need to go in Seoul, including all of the tourist hotspots and other districts mentioned in this video. Myeongdong also had the best vibe with a taste of what felt like authentic Korean culture and architecture, mixed with the liveliness of tourism. This area is also lower cost to stay, especially when compared to the luxury of Gangnam and the trendiness of Hongdae. Having stayed in all of these areas during our month in Seoul, we traveled back to Myeongdong during our stays in the other neighborhoods. We hope that you enjoyed this neighborhood and accommodations guide for your trip to Seoul. Looking for more Seoul travel inspo? Check out our channel for more Seoul itineraries and behind the scenes footage. See you next time.